What's up guys, it's Edgen here, and today we're going to be ranking every single fruit and block fruits all the way up until Yeti. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos and want to keep me posting more content. But without wasting any more time, we're going to start ranking with Rocket. So Rocket, it's mid. It's not that good. It's not that good for PvP. Not that good for grinding. The flight is slow. So mid. Spin is in dog water. This is in dog water. Bomb. Bomb isn't pretty good. Hear me out. Landmine's ability is overpowered. The enemies are so dumb, they'll just walk into the landmines trying to attack you or kill you. And self-destruct does like 10,000 damage or something like that. And it's just very good. Smoke, awesome. No, it'll be at the top of pretty good. Because it's a Logia. The fly does damage. It's a mid moveset, but overall it's pretty good. I completely forgot to rank Blade. Blade is yeah. The new reroll Blade is pretty good. Spike, bottom of mid, Flame, awesome. It's pretty good for PvP. The flight is pretty fast. The moves do a lot of damage, especially the health score when awakened. And also it's a Logia, just like Smoke, so it's pretty good. Falcon is at the bottom of mid. Ice is highly recommended. Because it stuns, it's pretty good for PvP. Not by it, it's decent by itself. If you're doing like a combo with other stuff, it's very good. It's a Logia and you have an M1, so ice is highly recommended. Sand, it's like ice, but it doesn't stun. The mobility is slow and it doesn't have an M1. It's a Logia, so I'll put it at the bottom. Awesome. Dark. I'll put it above sand. Diamond. The new diamond is pretty good. So I'll put it above sand. Light. Light is highly recommended. It's one of the best fruits for first sea. If you awaken it, it's pretty good for second sea. It's like ice. It has an M1. The moves do a lot of damage. It doesn't stun. It's alright for PvP. Very, very good for grinding. So it's highly recommended. Rubber. Rubber is gonna be above bomb and pretty good. The transformation makes the fruit a lot better, in my opinion. And you're immune to rumble attacks or electric attacks. So it's pretty good. Virus mid. Ghost is highly recommended. Here's why. Ghostbusters, you spawn like 3 or 4 of you that do a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. And you have 2 lives. So yeah, Ghost is definitely highly recommended. Magma is gonna be close to the top of highly recommended. It's the best fruit for seaweed hunting. It's one of the most damaging fruit, highest damaging fruits. It's good for grinding. It's a Logia. It's decent for PvP, but the mobility is kind of slow, so that's why it's not the best in highly recommended. Quake, it's at the top. It's either at the top of mid or the bottom of pretty good. I'll put it at the top of mid. Buddha. Buddha's at the top of pretty good. Here's why. Buddha, we're talking about the fruit itself. Buddha by itself is decent. It's not good. Sorry, it's not as good as if you have like a gun or sword or fighting style. Because if you have any of those, it would be good. Because that is very good for grinding. And like one of the best things for PvP. But it by itself, it's decent. So it's at the top of pretty good. Love is close to the bottom of awesome. Because you could spawn another friend, same level as you, use the same weapon as you, and it does a lot of damage. And it has the X move, Cupid Zone, which you need 50 mastery for. It has like infinite range. So you could be standing on Kingdom of Rose and someone is on Ice Castle. And they could hit you if they have good aim. I know, it's pretty crazy. Spider is here and awesome. Sound is amazing. Here's why. The last move, I don't know how to say it, but the last move does a lot of damage. Especially when you have your tempo meter up, which you could get from just flying with the F move. I think you need 150 mastery for. I don't know. So yeah, sound is pretty good. Phoenix. So this could go two ways. Close to the top of pretty good. At the top of mid. Cause there's two things you can do with this fruit. Be the biggest runner or be the biggest wimp. Biggest runner, you just fly up in the air and run away from any PvP battle you're in. Or be a wimp and just every time you lose like 1,000 or 2,000 HP, you just heal. But overall, the fruit itself, it's decent, especially when it's awakened and in your full transformation. So it's pretty good. Portal. It's above Phoenix. Not above Buddha, above Phoenix. Actually, it's here and pretty good. It's above Flame. No, it's highly recommended. I know I'm doing a lot with Portal, but it's highly recommended. Because with Portal, you could teleport to any island you want. And that's really the only reason why it's highly recommended. The moveset is not that good. Unless you use your dimensional rift and trap them in and trap people in there. Other than that, it's not really that good. It's just the teleport and the dimensional rift that's in is why the reason it's in highly recommended. So Rumble is going in God tier. Why? Because it is a Logia. It has a lot of damage. It is one of the best fruits for PvP. It's decent for grinding. Has high demand. So yeah, it's a God tier fruit. Pain, top of mid tier. I don't need to explain this one. Blizzard, highly recommended. The tornado flight does damage. It does. The domain does a lot of damage. Like 7,000 we're talking about. You have 3 tornado moves that each do like 5,000 maybe. And yeah, that's really the reasons why it's highly recommended. Onto Gravity. Bottom of pretty good. Mammoth. I am actually thinking of where to put Mammoth. I'm thinking of putting it in Awesome because you get M1s when you transform. Actually, I'll put it in highly recommended. Because Mammoth, there's a certain move he gets when he transforms. It's called Stampede. Basically, you just become a bull and you just charge forward. I think there's a cooldown on how long you could use it for, but it goes on for very long, and it breaks people's instinct or just rapidly depletes it. And it's like a one-shot combo, so it's pretty good. And outside of that, it's decent for grinding. If you don't have the transformation, it's not that good. Because you don't have the M1s, but if you do have the M1s when you're transformed, then it's a pretty decent fruit. T-Rex. God tier. Can I put this in God tier? Yes. T-Rex has M1s with and without transformation. The moveset is pretty good. The only reason it's good for PvP is because you could just spam, left click, or just tap your screen. When you transform, the moves become awesome, and when you hit someone, the further you are, the more damage you do, which is overpowered. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Dough is God tier. If you have Dough on Awaken, it will drop to like pretty good. If it's Awakened, then I'll do God. So I will do the Awakened version since no one really likes the Unawakened. So with the Awakened, Yellow Gear. The C move, Piercing Clothesline, is overpowered. I don't know how many times I said that word in this video, but that move is overpowered. You could just gather everyone up, swing them around, and then just bang them on the ground. Yeah, it doesn't sound that cool, but when you use it, it's actually hella OP. So yeah, no questions asked. Got ya. Shadow. Amazing. Here's why. The Umbrage, which is his F move, which you need 50 mastery for, it does damage. And I think it's like Blizzard, where it's a cooldown until it like runs out. The V move, I think it's called Corvus Comment. I don't know, I'm not sure. But the V move, it's like Blizzard's V. It's like Blizzard's domain, except it's just dark and foggy, and it does damage over time. Venom is also another one in Amazing. When it's transformed and you use your C move, if anyone is trapped in there, they are dead. Because the C move just makes a big cloud of fog that damages people who are in range or in it. And overall, it's a good fruit. It poisons them. So like, if you use a move and at least poison on the ground, they will get injured from that. So yeah, it's an amazing fruit. Control. Anytime I see a bad fruit, I'm not gonna explain. Yeti. Yeti fruit is without a doubt good tier. It doesn't have M1s. It's very good because when you use a move, even if you miss, there's like particles in the back that hit the person. So a person could be standing right in front, could be standing like a few feet away from you, and you use a move and it misses. There'll be like snow that like travels, and it like, depending on how far they are, it might hit them and do damage. You could throw a big snowball at people. I think you could launch at them. So yeah, I can't really explain it, but it's a god tier fruit. Gas is a god. We don't need to explain that one. Spirit. Spirit is amazing. And you can just summon spirits over time that do damage. Even if you're not doing anything, it'll do damage. And the V-move, End of Times, it does a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So it's an amazing fruit. Leopard God. Here is why. I have the best explanation. You get M1s when you transform. You use zero stamina when you use a move. It is one of the most spammable fruits that BloxFruit has ever made. The last M1 is a war, and it has decent AoE. And there's Spiraling Kick, which sends them flying. And there's Finger Revolver. That's literally just a finger revolver. And people are saying Yeti is Leopard's rival or something. So, and they're right next to each other, so I can kind of see where that's going. Kitsune. Do we need an explanation for Kitsune? No, like, do we need an explanation for Kitsune? We don't need an explanation for Kitsune. And finally, we have the dragon fruit. We are putting the final fruit in God tier. So guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions for why I put some fruits here, or if you have any opinions, I would be very thankful if you use this fruit in your guys' journey on BloxFruits. But with saying that, this is going to be the end of my video here. Exion out. Bye guys.